Well, I was born and raised in Worcester, Massachusetts. I was actually adopted at the age of 7 years old. The reason why I was adopted is because my mom, my biological mom, couldn't really take care of me because of my medical expenses. I went from one family to another who can actually provide for me. The reason why I was also to go to another family is because of my father. My father, he was an alcoholic, and he would go to the bar and get drunk, and then just come home and just have so much situation goes on with that. Well, I have this thing is called Robertson syndrome. But I also have mild cerebral palsy. The challenges that I had learning how to, you know, learn how to take care of myself, learn how to dress myself. I remember back in the day, I was in the wheelchair. I was in a motorized wheelchair because of my disability. Because I mean, I would walk, but I was walking on my knees, and to really like walking outside on the concrete on your knees, that's not good. A few years later, they had to have surgeries on my knees to make it straight, and from that time, my doctor who did my surgery said that she would be able to walk, and I was kind of I was really excited. You know, I was like, man, I can't wait to walk. I can't wait to walk like everybody else do. You know, and but it was some trials with it, and I kept on. I wanted to give up. I wanted to give up on it, and I actually told my mom that I wanted to give up on walking. And then she kept, that's why I said I thank God for her because she kept on motivating me. And, you know, and then just one night, you know, I was in my bed. I was dozing off, going to sleep. I heard a, like a voice. I know that sounds crazy, but it was like a whisper in the wind. And it said, get up and walk. And, and just by hearing that, I was like, what? I was like, I thought I was delusional a little bit, you know, and then it told me again, get up and walk. And so the next day, I woke up. I moved around a little bit. I started to get up on my feet with some assistance with my mom. I just got up and started walking without no problem, without no pain. And I was like, man, back then I didn't really know God, but now I do. What I do with the ministry now, I go to church. I go to a Wendell Christian church. I've been there almost a year. What I do, I'm actually a part of like the worship team, and like I also do backstage. Like I do pole presenter. I do EP environment project, and also another ministry I do is called the Cave. I help with the Kunk team. In the beginning, I was like, man, I saw it on the website, and because back then they had like live stream, and when I saw it, I was like, man, I want to see what this is about in person. So I came, and I was like, man, this is off the chain, and I was like, man, this is where I need to be. I also work with an artist named Tornado 418.
At the arena, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. Joe, take the camera off of my face.
Camera shy, see? Look at that. He's camera shy.
Yo, oh man, I like to get on here and talk to y'all guys. You know what? Let me get some free publicity. You know what?
He is a Christian hip hop artist, and so what I do with him, I help him book his events, and then when I go to his shows, I make sure that the sound quality is good for him, so he can hear between music and himself. You know, one thing I want them to know, that don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Because there was times I wanted to give up on myself. Go to church. You know, seek what God has in store. Have God come into your heart and just knowing and understand that He does love you, that He wants you, and He wants to be with you. And I'm telling you, this is a life-changing experience. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. When you're being around with positive people and you're doing God's work. So that's what I'm doing.